In today's fast-paced world, where distractions and pressures are at every turn, what does it truly mean to possess a warrior mindset? It's a concept that's more relevant now than ever before, as we navigate the complexities of modern life, seeking mental resilience and unwavering composure. As Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This profound insight invites us to explore how we might harness such inner strength and clarity amidst chaos. Together, let's delve into the timeless teachings of Stoicism, examining principles like detachment, which helps us maintain focus and avoid being swept up by emotional turbulence, presence, which anchors us firmly in the moment, allowing us to act with intention, and resilience, the cornerstone of weathering life's storms with grace and fortitude. These Stoic ideals will serve as our guide, illuminating the path to developing a mindset akin to a warrior, steadfast, composed, and resilient. To truly grasp the concept of a warrior mindset from a Stoic perspective, we must first understand that it is not about aggression or physical prowess. Instead, it's about cultivating an inner fortress of strength and emotional regulation that allows us to face life's inevitable challenges with calm and resilience. Stoicism teaches us that true power lies in managing our inner world, rather than trying to control external events. Imagine for a moment standing in the shoes of a Stoic philosopher like Seneca. Known for his wisdom and foresight, Seneca dedicated much of his life to preparing his mind for the trials he might encounter. He understood that mental preparation was crucial in facing the unpredictable nature of life. Seneca often practiced negative visualization, a Stoic technique where one imagines the worst possible scenarios to diminish their impact. By anticipating adversity, he could fortify his mind, lessening surprise and distress when actual challenges arose. This method is not about pessimism, rather, it's about armoring one's psyche to remain steadfast and focused, much like a warrior before a battle. Central to the warrior mindset is the idea of emotional regulation. Stoicism teaches that our emotions, rather than the happenings around us, are within our control. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather understanding and managing them. Picture a stormy sea while the waters rage and swell. A true Stoic remains the calm lighthouse, unwavering and guiding. By recognizing the temporary nature of emotional disturbances, we can learn to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of inner strength, a trait essential for the warrior mindset. Inner strength is the quiet yet powerful confidence in one's ability to handle whatever life throws your way. For the Stoics, this strength is cultivated through continuous practice of virtues like courage, wisdom, justice, and temperance. These virtues serve as the foundation upon which a robust mindset is built. They guide actions and decisions, ensuring they align with one's true values and purpose, even amid chaos. How can we, in our modern lives, draw upon these ancient teachings? Start by integrating small habits that build mental fortitude. Practice gratitude daily to focus on what is within your control and to appreciate the present moment. Engage in mindfulness or meditation to enhance your awareness and emotional regulation. Reflect on your day's events, identifying what you could have controlled and what you could not. Over time, these habits help forge a resilient mindset, enabling you to face daily challenges with poise and clarity. Ultimately, adopting a warrior mindset from a Stoic perspective empowers you to face life's unpredictabilities with a serene and unshakable resolve. By focusing on inner strength and emotional regulation, we prepare not just for survival but for thriving in any circumstance. As you navigate your own life's journey, remember the words of Epictetus, another great Stoic philosopher. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Keep this wisdom close, let it guide you, and watch as you become a beacon of resilience and strength, ready to meet the world head-on with the steady courage of a true inner warrior. Have you ever paused to wonder how often our emotions dictate our immediate reactions to the world around us? A comment from a colleague, a missed train, or an unexpected bill can all evoke strong emotional responses, often leading us to react impulsively rather than thoughtfully. This is where the principle of cognitive detachment comes into play, a core practice in Stoicism that encourages us to separate our emotions from the perceptions we experience. The teachings of Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, profoundly emphasize this point. He believed that the key to personal tranquility lies in our ability to control our perceptions and avoid jumping to premature judgments. Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them, Epictetus famously declared. This statement encapsulates the essence of cognitive detachment, understanding that our emotions are often reactions to our perceptions, not realities. But how do we practice cognitive detachment in our daily lives? Consider this common scenario: receiving criticism at work. Our immediate reaction might be defensiveness or anger, letting emotion cloud our perception. However, by applying cognitive detachment, we can pause, reflect, and separate our initial emotional response from the actual feedback received. Instead of reacting defensively, we could calmly assess the criticism for any constructive insights, thereby learning and growing from the experience. Another real-world application is in handling unexpected delays or setbacks. Imagine you're stuck in traffic and running late for an important meeting. It's easy to let frustration and anxiety take over, but cognitive detachment empowers us to step back and view the situation more objectively. By acknowledging that the traffic is beyond our control and instead focusing on what we can control, perhaps using the time to prepare mentally for the meeting, we maintain our composure and reduce unnecessary stress. This practice might sound challenging, especially in the heat of the moment. Yet, cultivating cognitive detachment can be likened to building a muscle. It strengthens with consistent practice. Start by introducing small adjustments in your daily routine. When faced with a situation that triggers an emotional response, take a few deep breaths and consciously remind yourself to detach from the initial emotion. Acknowledge it, but don't let it dictate your reaction. Over time, this can become a natural reflex, allowing you to respond with calculated calmness. Moreover, cognitive detachment does not imply apathy or indifference. It isn't about suppressing emotions, but rather about gaining clarity and control over them. By practicing detachment, we become less reactive and more introspective, promoting an inner peace that aligns with our true values and intentions. To further reinforce this practice, consider incorporating mindfulness meditation into your routine. This can help sharpen your awareness of your thoughts and emotions, making it easier to identify when you might be reacting emotionally and need to apply detachment. In summary, cognitive detachment is about reclaiming your power over your perceptions and emotions. By learning to step back and assess situations with a clear, unbiased mindset, you can respond thoughtfully and with intention. As you continue to cultivate this practice, you'll find yourself not only better equipped to handle life's challenges, but also more aligned with the wisdom of Stoic teachings, fostering a mindset of resilience and inner peace. Think of life's challenges not as obstacles but as training grounds for mental toughness, much like a gym for your mind. This is where resilience comes into play, the ability to undergo life's hardships without surrendering your composure. Resilience is less about avoiding adversity and more about facing it head-on with unwavering calm. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, offers profound insight into this concept with his assertion, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." This quote underscores the understanding that just as physical muscles grow stronger through repeated use and strain, so too does our mental fortitude develop amid life's trials. It's a reminder that adversity itself is not the enemy, but rather an opportunity for growth and character building. To bring this idea to life, consider the historical figure of Epictetus. Born a slave, Epictetus faced immense hardships from a young age, from physical disability to societal oppression. Yet, through Stoic practice, he transformed his life's adversities into a source of mental strength and wisdom. Despite his circumstances, Epictetus never allowed his spirit to be broken. Instead, he used his difficulties as a forge to strengthen his resilience. His teachings remind us that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. Drawing parallels to modern life, we often find ourselves facing comparable challenges. Take career setbacks, for example. Whether it's a missed promotion, a failed project, or even job loss, these setbacks can feel like insurmountable barriers. However, by embracing resilience, we can reframe these situations. Instead of viewing them as failures, we can see them as vital experiences that present a chance to learn, adapt, and come back even stronger. Consider the challenging journey of a young professional in today's corporate world. Perhaps they faced a significant career setback. A project they poured their heart into didn't pan out as expected, leading to disappointment and self-doubt. Now they stand at a crossroads. Allow this setback to define them, or use it as a learning experience to fuel future success. Through the Stoic lens, resilience would mean analyzing what went wrong without self-judgment, extracting lessons, and striving forward with an improved approach. This resilience is not about enduring hardships with gritted teeth or pretending everything is fine. Instead, it's about acknowledging and accepting the difficulty, feeling the emotions it brings, yet not allowing them to derail one's sense of self or purpose. It's the mental resolve to persist, adapt, and thrive despite adversity. Building resilience takes practice, much like any discipline. Start small by reflecting on past challenges and recognizing how they have contributed to your personal growth. Cultivate a mindset that sees difficulties as necessary stepping stones rather than insurmountable obstacles. Engage in activities that test and expand your comfort zone, such as learning new skills or taking on challenging projects. These are opportunities to build and flex your resilience muscle. Incorporating daily practices like journaling can also be beneficial. Write down challenges you faced and explore how you navigated them. This not only reinforces your capacity to overcome difficulties, but also provides a documented journey of growth and resilience for future reference. In conclusion, embracing resilience means viewing life's challenges as essential to personal development. By nurturing the mindset that hardships are opportunities for strengthening character and mental fortitude, we align ourselves with the enduring wisdom of the Stoics. This empowers us to face modern struggles with grace and perseverance, embodying the resilient warrior mindset needed to thrive in any era. Imagine how often our minds drift to past regrets or future anxieties. We dwell on what was or what might be, inadvertently missing the richness of the present moment. This habit can rob us of peace and clarity, leaving us entangled in a web of unnecessary stress and distraction. As we explore the concept of presence through the lens of Stoic philosophy, we realize that staying engaged in the current moment is not just beneficial but essential for a fulfilling life. Marcus Aurelius, the esteemed Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, offered timeless wisdom on this subject. He believed that the present moment was the only place we truly exist. Confine yourself to the present, he advised, emphasizing the futility of dwelling on what's beyond our control, be it the past or the uncertain future. His teachings remind us that life's true essence unfolds in each current heartbeat, and recognizing this can transform how we experience the world. Living in the present, though, is easier said than done. Our minds, like restless travelers, often wander to bygone events or drift into future what-ifs. This wandering, while natural, can prevent us from fully embracing our current experiences. It's important to cultivate a habit of returning to the here and now, fostering a presence that enriches our lives rather than detracting from them. To practice presence, consider integrating mindfulness exercises into your daily routine. Mindfulness is a powerful tool that trains us to anchor our attention in the present, heightening our awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and surroundings. Begin with something as simple as mindful breathing. Allocate a few minutes each day to focus solely on your breath. Notice each inhale and exhale. Feel the air moving through your nostrils and observe how your chest rises and falls. When your mind drifts, gently guide it back to the breath. This simple exercise not only calms the mind but also enhances your ability to concentrate and live in the moment. Another practical exercise is the body scan meditation, where you attentively focus on each part of your body, acknowledging any sensations or tension and releasing it consciously. This practice fosters a deeper connection with your physical presence, reminding you of the here and now. It encourages you to relate to your body not as an afterthought but as an integral part of your lived experience. Embrace the idea of single tasking as well, where you intentionally engage in one activity at a time. Whether eating a meal, reading a book, or having a conversation, immerse yourself fully in the activity without the distraction of multitasking. This approach not only enhances the quality of the experience but also heightens satisfaction and reduces stress. Additionally, consider journaling as a means to cultivate presence. Take a moment each day to jot down your thoughts and feelings. Reflect on what you perceive as immediate, expressing gratitude for the small yet significant details of your day. By cataloging your journey, you magnify your awareness of the present. Living in the present may require effort, but the rewards are profound. It liberates us from the chains of past regrets and future anxieties, enabling us to engage more deeply with life as it happens. By adopting practices that promote mindfulness and presence, we align ourselves with the Stoic principle of embracing the now. As Marcus Aurelius wisely advised, the present moment is all we ever have. Embrace it fully, and you'll find your life infused with clarity, peace, and purpose. Let's explore a curious yet powerful Stoic practice known as voluntary discomfort. This might sound unusual in a society that often prioritizes comfort and ease, but it holds significant value in building mental resilience. Let's begin with a historical anecdote to illustrate its application. Picture Cato the Younger, a revered Stoic philosopher and a staunch defender of Roman principles. Cato, known for his fierce independence and integrity, would often walk barefoot and without a cloak in winter. He did this not to draw attention or appear eccentric, but to train his mind and body to endure hardship. Cato understood that by embracing discomfort voluntarily, he could better arm himself against life's unexpected trials. This practice of voluntary discomfort is a deliberate choice to introduce controlled stressors into one's life, fostering a mental toughness that prepares us for the inevitable hardships we might face. Seneca, another renowned Stoic philosopher, often emphasized the importance of facing adversity willingly. He believed that by choosing to experience discomfort, one could lessen the psychological impact of unforeseen challenges. Set aside a number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, "Is this the condition that I feared?" Seneca advised, his wisdom highlights the role of voluntary discomfort in demystifying and diminishing the power of our fears. In modern times, we can find practical parallels to this Stoic exercise. Consider the practice of taking cold showers. Initially unappealing, cold showers become a form of voluntary discomfort that many choose to incorporate into their daily routines. The initial shock of cold water triggers a physical and mental response, demanding immediate focus and control over one's breath and mind. Over time, individuals find that enduring this short period of discomfort can enhance their resilience, boost their mood, and increase their energy levels. Another example includes intermittent fasting, where individuals deliberately forego food for specified intervals. This controlled form of self-denial is not just about testing physical limits, but also about strengthening mental discipline and gaining control over impulses and desires. It offers insights into the body's needs versus wants, fostering a greater appreciation for abundance when it is present. Similarly, some might choose to undergo digital detoxes by intentionally disconnecting from smartphones and social media for set periods. In today's hyper-connected world, this voluntary form of discomfort challenges our reliance on technology, providing clarity, presence, and a renewed sense of control over our time and attention. Running or exercising in unfavorable conditions like rain or cold weather is another way to practice voluntary discomfort. It challenges not only physical stamina but mental endurance, teaching us to push through regardless of external elements. The principle underlying these examples is the same. By facing controlled discomfort, we build a robust mental framework that equips us for unforeseen adversities. This practice shifts our perspective from seeing discomfort as something to avoid to viewing it as an opportunity for growth and empowerment. Incorporating voluntary discomfort into your life doesn't mean seeking out suffering for its own sake. It's about expanding your comfort zone incrementally, allowing you a greater range of experience when actual hardships arise. As you walk this path, remember the wisdom of the Stoics. Embracing discomfort today equips you with the resilience to face tomorrow's challenges with grace and fortitude. How often have you found yourself sidetracked by desires that pull you away from your true goals? Whether it's the allure of a new gadget, the promise of an indulgent treat, or the comfort of procrastination, desires can act like sirens, luring us away from our path of purpose and focus. But what if we could master these desires, not by denying them outright, but by gaining a deeper understanding of their transient nature? Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, eloquently addressed this challenge. He taught that desires are often ephemeral and rooted in fleeting emotions, which makes them unreliable guides for long-term fulfillment. Demand not that things happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do, he advised. This Stoic wisdom urges us to cultivate acceptance and align our desires with the natural course of events, thereby reducing internal conflict and maintaining discipline. Mastering desires requires a shift in how we view them. It's about recognizing that our wants, especially when driven by instant gratification, seldom lead to lasting satisfaction. Take, for instance, the modern-day habit of impulse purchasing. How often does the thrill of acquiring something new fade shortly after the purchase, leaving us with little more than a temporary high? By understanding the temporary nature of such pleasures, we can begin to exert control over our impulses, prioritizing decisions that align with our deeper values and goals. Consider the example of reducing reliance on material pleasures to maintain clarity and purpose. Imagine someone who frequently indulges in shopping sprees, using material goods as a quick fix for emotional discomfort or boredom. While these purchases might provide a short-lived sense of happiness, they can also lead to clutter, debt, and distraction from what genuinely matters in life. By identifying and questioning the underlying reasons for such behavior, one can choose to redirect energy towards more meaningful pursuits like personal growth, skill development, or spending quality time with loved ones. Another practical approach to mastering desires is through the practice of minimalism. This lifestyle choice emphasizes that less is more, encouraging a focus on what is truly necessary and valuable. By intentionally reducing the physical and mental clutter in our lives, we create space for clarity, purpose, and authentic contentment. Minimalism isn't about deprivation, it's about enrichment through simplicity. Epictetus also encouraged the cultivation of inner contentment, teaching that true richness lies not in the abundance of possessions but in the scarcity of wants. By fostering gratitude for what we already have, we diminish the power that external desires hold over us. This mindset shift helps us remain grounded, focused, and aligned with our greater purpose rather than being swayed by transient whims. To master desires, begin with small, conscious steps. Next time you feel the urge to give in to a desire, pause and reflect on its transient nature and whether it truly serves your overall goals. Practice gratitude daily, acknowledging the abundance in your life. Embrace quality over quantity, focusing on experiences and relationships that bring genuine value. In conclusion, mastering desires is not about rejecting them entirely, but about understanding their place in our lives. By harnessing the wisdom of Epictetus, we learn to navigate desires with a sense of awareness and intentionality, enhancing our focus and discipline. As this mastery grows, so does our capacity to pursue our most meaningful goals with unwavering purpose, undistracted by the ephemeral allure of temporary desires. Life is a continuous flow of change, a ceaseless river where nothing remains static. As human beings, we often find ourselves trying to hold onto moments, people, possessions, or even emotions as though they can be preserved in time. Yet, one of the most liberating realizations from Stoic philosophy is the acceptance of impermanence. This understanding is not only a source of peace, but also a crucial component of the warrior mindset, a mindset that thrives on adapting to life's inevitable changes without losing composure. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic sage, offered profound insights into the transient nature of existence. In his meditations, he often reflected on the fleeting nature of life. He wrote, "Observe constantly that all things take place by change, and accustom yourself to consider that the nature of the universe delights above all in changing the things that exist and making new ones like them." This wisdom invites us to embrace change, seeing it not as a disruption but as the natural order of the universe. But why is this acceptance of impermanence so crucial to developing a warrior mindset? First, understanding impermanence helps us cultivate a form of emotional resilience. By recognizing that both joys and sorrows are temporary, we are less likely to be swayed by the highs and lows of life. Instead, we maintain a steady demeanor, knowing that each experience, whether exhilarating or difficult, is part of life's transient tapestry. This perspective allows us to engage with life's challenges and triumphs with equanimity, a defining trait of a mental warrior. The Stoics also teach us that impermanence fosters gratitude. When we recognize that nothing lasts forever, we learn to appreciate the present moment more deeply. Each experience becomes more precious when seen through the lens of temporality. This gratitude for the present moment can empower us to live more fully and intentionally, aligning our actions with our true values and purpose. To integrate this understanding of impermanence into our daily lives, Stoics suggest introspective exercises like meditating on mortality. Far from being morbid, this practice, often referred to as Memento Mori, serves as a powerful reminder of life's brevity. By contemplating our mortality, we focus on what truly matters, reducing our attachment to material or superficial concerns. This exercise encourages us to prioritize meaningful pursuits and relationships, aligning our lives with what is genuinely important. An accessible way to practice meditating on impermanence is through daily reflection. At the end of each day, take a few moments to consider the changes that have occurred, both big and small. Reflect on what you have experienced, the lessons learned, and how these changes have reshaped your perspective. Over time, this practice can help you build a natural acceptance of change and an appreciation for the present. Additionally, mindful breathing exercises can serve as a metaphor for impermanence. As you inhale and exhale, notice how each breath is unique, never to be repeated. This simple act of focusing on the breath can ground you in the present moment, reinforcing the Stoic understanding that life itself is a series of transient moments. In conclusion, embracing impermanence is a profound yet liberating aspect of Stoic philosophy. It cultivates a warrior mindset, equipping us with resilience, gratitude, and purpose. By understanding and accepting the temporary nature of all things, we can navigate life's ever-changing landscape with strength and serenity, embodying the true essence of a Stoic warrior. Have you ever found yourself caught in the struggle between resisting and accepting life's unpredictable twists and turns? This internal conflict is a common experience, often leaving us feeling frustrated or powerless. Yet, what if embracing these events with open arms could be not only liberating but also empowering? Enter the Stoic concept of Amor Fati, or the love of one's fate, a philosophy that transforms acceptance into strength and resilience, both essential elements of the warrior mindset. Amor Fati teaches us to not only accept what happens to us, but to love it, embracing each event as a necessary part of our journey. It invites us to welcome challenges and changes, viewing them as opportunities rather than obstacles. This mindset doesn't imply passive resignation to life's circumstances, but a profound acceptance that everything is as it should be, aligning perfectly with our growth and purpose. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher whose teachings have echoed through centuries, offered insights into this radical acceptance. He famously said, "Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather wish that what happens happen the way it happens, then you will be happy." His words remind us that true contentment arises not from manipulating the external world to fit our desires, but from aligning our desires with reality. But how can we apply Amor Fati in our daily lives, particularly when unexpected changes disrupt our plans? Consider the common scenario of a cancelled flight. Initial reactions might include anger, stress, or frustration over the disruption. But by embracing Amor Fati, we can shift our perspective. Instead of seeing the situation as a setback, we might view it as an opportunity, perhaps to explore a new place, learn something new, or enjoy unexpected time for reflection. By doing so, we reduce stress and maintain our composure, embodying the resilience of a warrior mindset. Another real-world application of Amor Fati is in managing career transitions. Imagine losing a job, an experience often accompanied by fear and uncertainty. By applying the love of fate, one might choose to see this event as a blessing in disguise, a chance to pursue a long-dormant passion, start a business, or realign one's career with personal values. This acceptance does not negate the challenges involved, but it empowers individuals to convert potential despair into proactive growth. The key to practicing Amor Fati lies in cultivating a mindset that sees every circumstance as essential and beneficial, even if its purpose is not immediately clear. This mindset aligns closely with resilience, enabling us to adapt and thrive amidst adversity. To integrate Amor Fati into your mindset, start by reframing negative or unexpected events. Ask yourself, what can this teach me? How might this contribute to my personal evolution? Practicing gratitude for life's ups and downs can also reinforce this philosophy. Each evening, reflect on your day, expressing gratitude not only for the positives but for the challenges and how they've shaped your journey. Moreover, visualization techniques can serve as a powerful tool. Picture yourself thriving regardless of circumstances, embracing every event as part of your unique path. This visualization can reinforce your ability to love your fate, anchoring you in resilience and positivity. In conclusion, the acceptance of fate through Amor Fati is a cornerstone of the Stoic warrior mindset. By choosing to love what we cannot change, we transform potential obstacles into stepping stones for growth and fulfillment. This practice empowers us to face life's unpredictability with courage and serenity, embodying the essence of a true inner warrior. As you navigate your own life journey, remember that every twist and turn is not merely an event to endure, but an integral part of the narrative that defines your existence. In today's world, where individual achievements and personal branding often take center stage, the ego can easily overshadow rational decision-making. The ego, driven by a desire for validation and superiority, can cloud judgment, leading us to make decisions that prioritize self-interest over collective benefit. Yet, one of the crucial virtues that counterbalances this is humility, a cornerstone of the warrior mindset grounded in Stoic teachings. Humility is not about diminishing one's own value, but rather about recognizing that we are part of something larger than ourselves. This perspective allows us to approach situations with an open mind and a willingness to learn, making humility a virtue that fundamentally supports wisdom and growth. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, eloquently captures the essence of humility with his teachings. One of his profound insights reads, "A man's as unhappy as he has convinced himself he is." This quote reminds us that our perceptions are often skewed by ego-driven narratives. By practicing humility, we can strip away these illusions and view life more clearly and truthfully. This idea of stepping back from the ego aligns perfectly with the concept of the warrior mindset, which values collective harmony and the greater good over individual dominance. A warrior does not act out of pride, but from a place of purpose and service. Therefore, humility serves as the foundation from which strength and wisdom emerge. In modern contexts, the importance of humility shines brightly in teamwork and collaboration. Consider a scenario within a corporate setting where a project team is facing a significant challenge. An ego-driven leader might insist on their ideas, dismissing alternative perspectives. This approach not only stifles creativity but may also hinder the team's success. However, a leader who embodies humility listens intently to their team, values each member's contributions, and recognizes their own limitations. Such a leader fosters an environment where ideas can flourish, solutions are discovered collaboratively, and the team's collective potential is realized. By acknowledging the power of the collective over the individual, they achieve far more than they could alone. Humility in collaboration also extends to acknowledging mistakes. In any group effort, errors are inevitable. A humble person accepts responsibility for their actions and learns from mistakes, setting an example for others to follow. This openness to growth not only enhances personal development but also strengthens team dynamics and trust. Practicing humility in everyday life involves several steps. First, cultivate self-awareness. Regularly reflect on your actions and motivations to understand where ego might be influencing decisions. Engage in active listening, valuing the insights and feedback from others, which can broaden your perspective and enhance decision-making. Additionally, express gratitude for the contributions and success of others. This simple act acknowledges the importance of those around you and reinforces the idea that achievements are often the result of collective effort. By celebrating others, you nurture a supportive community where everyone thrives. Furthermore, humility is practiced through continuous learning. Embrace the mindset of a lifelong learner, recognizing that there is always room for growth. This approach keeps the ego in check and allows you to evolve continuously. In conclusion, humility is an essential virtue in nurturing a warrior mindset. By viewing ourselves as part of a larger whole, we can transcend ego-driven impulses and make decisions that benefit the collective. In this way, humility not only grounds us but empowers us to act with wisdom and integrity. As Seneca's insights guide us, practicing humility enriches our personal lives and enhances our ability to contribute meaningfully to the world around us. When was the last time you truly paused to reflect on your day? In the hustle of modern life, taking a moment for self-reflection can seem like a luxury rather than a necessity. However, this practice is a cornerstone of building mental resilience, a skill essential for navigating life's complexities with grace and intention. Self-reflection encourages a deeper understanding of our thoughts, emotions, and actions, offering a pathway to personal growth and mental clarity. Marcus Aurelius, the renowned Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, was a master of this introspective art. Every night, he engaged in a practice of nightly reflection, scrutinizing his thoughts and actions with unwavering honesty. His meditations, a personal journal of sorts, served as a means to align his actions with his principles, allowing him to lead with wisdom and integrity. Marcus understood that self-reflection was not merely an exercise in self-criticism, but a tool for continuous self-improvement, nurturing a mindset resilient to life's ebbs and flows. But what does self-reflection look like in practice today? One effective method is keeping a journal. This simple yet profound tool encourages us to record our thoughts and emotions, catalyzing a process of self-discovery and growth. Through journaling, we can track patterns in our behavior, recognize recurring emotional responses, and identify areas needing attention or change. Starting a journal doesn't have to be daunting. Begin with just a few minutes each evening, jotting down the day's events and your responses to them. Consider questions like, what went well today? What could I have done differently? How did I handle challenges? This habitual practice not only helps clarify our thoughts, but also strengthens our ability to adapt and respond to future situations more effectively. For instance, imagine a day filled with stress from work and personal commitments. By reflecting on this day in your journal, you might uncover how specific triggers affected your mood and the subsequent impact on your behavior. Recognizing these patterns can empower you to develop strategies for managing stress better, such as implementing breaks more regularly or practicing mindfulness to stay centered. Moreover, journaling aids in emotional regulation by providing a safe space to process complex feelings. Writing about our experiences enables us to step back and view them from a different perspective, often revealing insights we might have overlooked in the moment. This detachment can foster a sense of calm, reducing the emotional intensity and allowing for a more balanced response to life's challenges. In addition to daily reflections, consider setting aside time for deeper introspection on a weekly or monthly basis. During these sessions, review past entries, looking for broader trends and shifts in your thoughts and feelings. This practice can highlight progress and guide future personal development, reinforcing a sense of achievement and motivation. Remember, self-reflection is not about perfection but progression. Approach it with kindness and curiosity rather than judgment. The goal is to foster a greater understanding of oneself, which ultimately strengthens mental resilience and encourages personal growth. In conclusion, self-reflection and journaling are powerful practices in cultivating a resilient mindset. By taking the time to engage with our inner world, we align ourselves with the Stoic wisdom that guided figures like Marcus Aurelius. This self-awareness equips us to face life's uncertainties with composure and confidence, paving the way for a more intentional and fulfilling life journey. So, why not begin tonight? Open a journal, reflect on your day, and embark on this transformative journey towards greater self-understanding and resilience. How often do emotions influence the critical decisions we make? It's a fundamental question that cuts to the core of human experience. Whether in personal relationships, professional environments, or unexpected life challenges, emotions can act as both a guiding light and a disruptive force. Consider a heated discussion at work. The anger rising within can lead to impulsive comments that might harm relationships. Or think of the nervousness before a big presentation, potentially causing you to overlook key points you plan to make. Such scenarios highlight the importance of emotional regulation, a cornerstone of the warrior mindset. Emotional regulation is about maintaining equilibrium and composure in the face of internal and external chaos. It's a discipline that aligns closely with Stoic teachings, which advocate for mastering one's emotional responses to navigate life with wisdom and clarity. Seneca, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, offers profound insights into this practice. He believed that emotions are natural and inevitable, but how we respond to them is within our control. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality, Seneca famously stated, suggesting that our mental reactions often amplify the impact of emotions and situations. So, how can we manage our emotions effectively, particularly in high-pressure situations that test our composure? One powerful technique is the simple yet effective practice of pause and breathe. In moments of stress or heightened emotion, take a conscious pause. This brief moment of stillness allows you to step back from the immediate emotional surge and gain perspective. As you pause, focus on your breathing. Inhale deeply through the nose, hold for a moment, and exhale slowly. Repeating this cycle a few times can calm the nervous system, helping to dissipate the intensity of the emotion and enabling clearer, more rational thought. Imagine you're in a meeting where tensions are running high. A colleague makes a comment that triggers frustration. Rather than reacting impulsively, you pause, take a few deep breaths, and allow the emotional wave to pass. This practice not only prevents potential conflict, but also sets the stage for a more thoughtful and constructive response. Another technique rooted in Stoic practice is cognitive reframing. This involves consciously altering your perception of a situation to change its emotional impact. For instance, if you find yourself overwhelmed by a challenging task, rather than viewing it as a burden, try to see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. This shift in perspective can reduce stress and enhance your ability to tackle the challenge effectively. Visualization is another valuable tool for emotional regulation. Before entering a situation that might provoke strong emotions, mentally rehearse remaining calm and composed. Visualize yourself handling the scenario with poise, effectively managing any emotional responses that arise. This mental preparation can boost confidence and readiness, reducing the likelihood of emotional hijacking. Incorporating regular mindfulness meditation into your routine can also enhance your capacity for emotional regulation. This practice emphasizes present moment awareness and non-judgmental acceptance of thoughts and emotions. Over time, mindfulness meditation can increase your ability to observe emotions without becoming entangled in them, allowing you to respond rather than react. Emotional regulation is not about suppressing or ignoring emotions, but understanding and managing them with intention. By integrating these techniques into daily life, you cultivate a warrior mindset that thrives on balance and composure. This mindset empowers you to face life's challenges with resilience and grace, embodying the Stoic ideal of mastering oneself in the midst of chaos. As you embark on this journey of emotional regulation, remember Seneca's wisdom and embrace the power within you to steer your emotional ship through turbulent waters. With practice, you'll find yourself navigating life with greater clarity and strength, a true testament to the warrior mindset. Life, as we know it, is woven with an intricate tapestry of challenges and triumphs. It is inevitable that along this journey we will encounter obstacles that test our resolve and patience. In these moments of adversity, the Stoic virtue of perseverance becomes our guiding light. Perseverance is not merely about enduring hardship, it is the relentless pursuit of a vision, the commitment to keep moving forward despite the odds, and the courage to maintain one's direction amidst chaos. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, profoundly understood the importance of perseverance. He observed the constancy of life's challenges and the necessity to face them with unwavering strength. In his meditations, he wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This quote encapsulates the essence of perseverance. Obstacles are not just barriers but integral parts of the path to achievement. By embracing challenges and viewing them as stepping stones rather than hindrances, we can transform adversity into opportunity. In today's rapidly changing world where uncertainties abound, the teachings of Marcus Aurelius hold significant relevance. Consider the journey of pursuing long-term goals such as a college degree, starting a business, or mastering a new skill. Each of these endeavors is fraught with potential setbacks, financial constraints, personal doubts, or external pressures. Yet, it is through perseverance that we find the strength to persist. Take, for instance, the story of an entrepreneur launching a startup. The path is rarely straightforward. It is often filled with financial hurdles, market competition, and initial failures. Yet, those who embody the Stoic principle of perseverance view these challenges not as deterrents but as vital lessons shaping the trajectory towards success. They learn from each stumble, adapt strategies, and continue to push forward. In doing so, they embody Marcus Aurelius's vision of using impediments as catalysts for action. Another modern application of perseverance can be found in personal development. Consider an individual learning a new language or instrument. The initial stages are often the most daunting, filled with mistakes and slow progress. Yet, by persevering through these early challenges and maintaining consistent practice, they eventually achieve fluency or mastery. To cultivate perseverance, it is essential to adopt a mindset that embraces challenges as growth opportunities. Begin by setting clear, achievable goals that align with your long-term vision. Break these goals into manageable parts, focusing on incremental progress rather than immediate success. This approach helps maintain motivation, making the journey feel less overwhelming. Additionally, practice self-compassion during setbacks. Recognize that failure is a natural part of the learning process. When obstacles arise, rather than succumbing to frustration, reflect on what can be learned and how it can inform future actions. This mindset shift encourages resilience and fosters a more constructive response to adversity. Moreover, surround yourself with a supportive community. Engage with mentors, peers, or communities that share your goals and values. Their encouragement and insights can provide additional strength and perspective, reinforcing your commitment to persevere. In conclusion, the Stoic teaching of perseverance offers a timeless framework for navigating life's inevitable challenges. By viewing obstacles as essential components of the journey, we can harness their potential to propel us forward. As Marcus Aurelius teaches, what stands in the way ultimately becomes the way. Embrace this wisdom and let perseverance light your path, guiding you through adversity with courage and determination. Remember, it is not the fall that defines us, but our ability to rise again and again. Have you ever considered the profound impact that speaking less and listening more could have on your life? It's a question that invites reflection on the nature of our daily interactions. In a world of constant chatter and immediate responses, the power of silence is often underrated. Yet, for the Stoics, silence is a strategic tool that nurtures mental fortitude and promotes wisdom. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, held silence in high regard. He famously advised, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This aphorism emphasizes that wisdom often lies in restraint and observation rather than in unchecked expression. Silence, according to Epictetus, is not mere absence of noise but a purposeful act that creates space for reflection and understanding. To truly appreciate the power of Stoic silence, consider its application in conflict resolution. Imagine a heated argument where voices rise and tempers flare. In such scenarios, silence can be a powerful ally. By choosing not to react immediately, you allow emotions to settle, preventing escalation and enabling clearer thinking. This pause also grants you the opportunity to listen and understand the other party's perspective, which is essential for finding common ground and resolving conflicts amicably. Moreover, silence can serve as a form of strength and control, particularly in negotiations. When faced with a negotiation or decision-making scenario, silence can be strategically deployed to shift the balance of power. By not rushing to fill the void, you allow your counterpart to reveal more, often leading them to reconsider their position or offer additional concessions. This deliberate silence underscores confidence and control, positioning you as a thoughtful and composed negotiator. Silence is also a catalyst for deeper self-awareness. In moments of quietude, free from external distractions, we can reflect on our thoughts and emotions, gaining insights into our true motivations and desires. This introspective silence strengthens mental fortitude, grounding us more firmly in who we are and what we stand for. Practicing silence encourages a focus on deliberate thinking over impulsive reactions, aligning with the Stoic pursuit of rational and virtuous living. To integrate Stoic silence into your life, begin by consciously creating moments of quiet throughout your day. Start with small steps, such as dedicating a few minutes each morning to silent reflection or ending your day with a moment of contemplative silence. In conversations, practice listening actively without immediately forming a response. Allow yourself to be fully present, absorbing what others share without the compulsion to interject. Consider also applying silence in creative or problem-solving sessions. During these times, step back to let thoughts percolate, allowing the subconscious mind to connect ideas and reveal solutions that might elude a more hurried approach. You'll find that silence fosters creativity, offering clarity and insight that noisy environments often stifle. In conclusion, the Stoic practice of silence is a powerful tool for developing mental fortitude. By embracing silence, we cultivate patience, clarity, and wisdom, enhancing our ability to navigate life's complexities with poise. As Epictetus teaches us, silence is not just the absence of speech but an active pursuit of understanding and truth. So, next time you find yourself in conversation or conflict, remember the power of Stoic silence. Let it guide your actions and watch as it transforms your interactions and fortifies your inner self. In the labyrinth of life's choices, we frequently encounter a tug of war between emotion and reason. Emotion, often immediate and compelling, can drive us toward decisions that feel right in the moment but may falter under scrutiny. Meanwhile, reason encourages a measured approach, weighing options and considering long-term implications. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus, championed the power of rationality as a cornerstone of the warrior mindset, urging us to anchor our decisions in logic rather than impulse. Epictetus taught that the key to maintaining control over one's life lies in the ability to think critically and resist being swept away by emotional tides. He believed that while emotions are natural human responses, they should not dictate our decisions. Instead, he advocated for a life where logic and reason form the bedrock of our actions. We are disturbed not by things, but by the views we take of them, he argued, emphasizing the importance of shaping our perceptions through rational understanding. So, how can we apply Stoic principles to cultivate rational decision-making in our daily lives? One practical method is through the use of a cost-benefit analysis, a straightforward yet effective exercise. This process involves systematically evaluating the positive and negative aspects of a decision to determine the best course of action. Imagine you're faced with a career decision, whether to accept a new job offer or remain in your current position. Emotion might lead you to accept the offer due to the allure of a higher salary or exciting new responsibilities. However, taking a moment to conduct a cost-benefit analysis can provide clarity. List the potential benefits of the new job, such as career advancement, financial gain, and skill development. Then, weigh these against the costs, which might include longer hours, a more stressful environment, or the impact on personal life. By objectively evaluating these factors, you can make a more informed decision that aligns with your long-term goals and values. Another exercise to enhance rational decision-making is the practice of visualizing potential outcomes. When faced with a significant decision, take time to visualize each possible outcome vividly. Consider the short and long-term consequences of each choice, assessing how they align with your personal values and objectives. This visualization can help identify decisions that might seem appealing initially but fail to support your overall purpose and well-being. Engaging in reflective questioning is also beneficial. Ask yourself critical questions like, what are the facts of the situation? What assumptions am I making? How would I advise a friend in this scenario? These questions encourage stepping outside of emotional biases, fostering a more objective perspective. Incorporating mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing, can further support rational decision-making by calming the mind and reducing emotional reactivity. A clear and focused mind enhances your ability to assess situations logically, ensuring decisions are made with clarity and intentionality. Ultimately, integrating rational decision-making into your mindset doesn't mean eliminating emotion altogether. Instead, it's about balancing emotion with logic, allowing each decision to be guided by thoughtful consideration and aligned with your core values. As Epictetus and the Stoics teach us, cultivating this balanced approach empowers you to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and strength, embodying the true essence of a warrior mindset. As you strive to make decisions rooted in reason, remember that each choice is a step toward personal mastery and the life you envision. As we journey through life, striving to cultivate a warrior mindset often feels like a solitary pursuit. Yet the truth is that personal growth doesn't occur in isolation. One of the most profound and enduring sources of strength comes from our connections with others. Community plays a pivotal role in nurturing the warrior mindset, offering shared support that boosts personal strength and resilience. It's within the fabric of community that we find encouragement, accountability, and the collective wisdom necessary for personal development. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher renowned for his insights on human nature, emphasized the vital importance of mutual aid and community. He understood that humans are inherently social beings, reliant on each other not just for survival but for flourishing. In his letters, Seneca eloquently wrote, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you," underscoring the idea that our companions significantly influence our character and mindset. A supportive community provides a fertile ground for cultivating virtues like courage, perseverance, and wisdom. Key elements of the warrior mindset: consider the power of shared goals and experiences. When we join a community that aligns with our values, we gain more than just companionship. We tap into a collective energy that propels us forward, offering fresh perspectives and motivating us to push beyond our perceived limits. This shared support is akin to a group of warriors training together, where each member's strength enhances the whole. Whether it's a fitness group committed to challenging physical boundaries or a discussion circle centered on philosophical exploration, the shared pursuit of excellence fosters resilience and encourages each participant to strive for greater heights. Furthermore, community provides essential accountability. In the pursuit of personal goals, it's easy to falter or become sidetracked. A community offers a structured environment where members hold each other accountable, providing gentle reminders and encouragement to stay on course. This accountability serves as a compass, guiding us back to our path when we might otherwise stray. Being part of a community also enriches our personal growth through diverse perspectives. Engaging with individuals from varied backgrounds and experiences broadens our understanding and challenges our assumptions. This exposure to different viewpoints and solutions is invaluable, enhancing our ability to think critically and adapt to new situations, qualities intrinsic to the warrior mindset. To harness the power of community, consider joining groups or organizations that align with your personal values and goals. This might include participating in local meetups, online forums, or clubs dedicated to interests such as mindfulness, personal development, or Stoic philosophy. Engaging with communities that share similar values not only reinforces personal growth, but also fuels resilience by connecting you to a network of like-minded individuals. These groups can become sanctuaries of support, providing insight and encouragement when challenges arise. Additionally, seek out mentorship opportunities within these communities. Learning from others who have walked similar paths can accelerate growth and provide invaluable guidance. A mentor offers not only knowledge but also serves as a living example of the principles and goals you aspire to achieve. In sum, the role of community in nurturing the warrior mindset is both profound and indispensable. By participating in communities that resonate with your values, you build a robust support network that bolsters strength and resilience. As Seneca reminds us, surrounding ourselves with individuals who inspire and challenge us is crucial for personal development. Embrace the strength of community, and you'll find that the journey towards cultivating a warrior mindset becomes not only more achievable but infinitely more rewarding. Through shared support, we become stronger, more resilient, and better equipped to face life's challenges with courage and grace. How often do you pause to reflect on whether your daily actions align with your highest principles? This question cuts to the heart of what it means to lead a life of purpose and strength. In our quest for meaning, cultivating virtue stands as a fundamental pillar, a guiding star that ensures our actions contribute positively to the world and align with our deeper values. Within Stoic philosophy, the cultivation of virtue is not only a path to personal excellence, but also the foundation of a resilient and purposeful life. Marcus Aurelius, famously known for his meditative writings as a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, implored us to live in accord with nature and our inner virtues. For Aurelius, virtues like courage, justice, wisdom, and temperance were not abstract ideals but practical guides for everyday conduct. He often contemplated the notion that a virtuous life is essential to attaining true happiness and fulfillment. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one, he advised, highlighting the importance of embodying virtue rather than merely contemplating it. In the tapestry of daily life, the practice of virtue can transform mundane routines into meaningful experiences. Let's explore practical exercises that can help you weave these timeless virtues into the fabric of your life, solidifying them as the foundation of your strength and purpose. Courage, often misunderstood as the absence of fear, is more accurately the choice to act despite it. To cultivate courage, start by stepping slightly outside your comfort zone each day. Whether it's speaking up during a meeting, trying a new activity, or standing up for someone facing injustice, these small acts of bravery accumulate over time, reinforcing your inner resolve. Justice, another core Stoic virtue, involves treating others with fairness and respect, ensuring your actions contribute positively to the community. Try practicing active listening, engaging in conversations with an open mind and empathy. Volunteering in your community or supporting causes that strive for equality and fairness can also reinforce your commitment to justice. These actions help build a world that reflects the values you cherish, both for yourself and others. Wisdom, the virtue of knowing what is truly valuable and acting in accordance with that understanding, can be cultivated through reflection and learning. Dedicate time each day to learning something new, whether through reading, listening to podcasts, or engaging in thoughtful discussions. Combine this with reflective journaling, where you assess your day's decisions and outcomes, considering what you can learn. Over time, this practice enhances your discernment and decision-making abilities, allowing you to navigate life with clarity and insight. Finally, temperance is the self-discipline that keeps our impulses in check, guiding us to moderation and restraint. To cultivate temperance, practice delayed gratification by setting goals that require you to forego immediate pleasures for long-term gains. Whether it's saving money for a meaningful purchase, maintaining a balanced diet, or practicing digital detoxes, these exercises strengthen your ability to govern your desires and align your actions with your overarching values. Marcus Aurelius's teachings remind us that virtue is both a journey and a destination. By consciously integrating virtues like courage, justice, wisdom, and temperance into your daily life, you lay down a solid foundation for a life of strength and purpose. This practice not only cultivates personal excellence but also aligns your actions with a greater cause, enriching both your life and the lives of those around you. As you embark on this path, remember that every choice is an opportunity to embody your highest principles, crafting a life that is not only lived but lived well. In a world where opinions are freely shared and often unsolicited, criticism is not just probable, it's inevitable. Whether in our personal lives, workplaces, or social circles, feedback can come from anyone and at any time. Often it arrives uninvited and at times feels harsh or even unjustified. However, how we handle criticism can significantly impact our personal and professional growth. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, offers timeless wisdom on this subject. He believed that criticism, when approached with the right mindset, is not a source of humiliation but a tool for self-improvement. Seneca argued that by detaching ourselves from ego-driven reactions, we could view criticism as an opportunity to learn and grow. His philosophy teaches us that feedback, whether fair or unfair, can offer insights into areas that might benefit from reflection and change. So, how can we transform the sting of criticism into a constructive force in our lives? The first step lies in reframing how we perceive critiques. Instead of viewing them as personal attacks, consider them as valuable information that can guide personal development. This shift in perspective is crucial and begins with active listening. When receiving criticism, focus on the content rather than the delivery. Listen for any kernels of truth that might be applicable to your growth, irrespective of how the feedback is delivered. This approach requires setting aside emotional reactions and developing a genuine curiosity about the insights being offered. One practical strategy is to adopt a mindset of gratitude towards feedback, even when it feels uncomfortable. When someone offers criticism, practice thanking them for their perspective. This doesn't mean you must agree with the feedback. Instead, it's about recognizing the potential value in their viewpoint. By expressing gratitude, you open yourself to learning and signal that you are willing to engage in self-improvement. Another effective technique is to ask clarifying questions. This serves two purposes. It demonstrates that you are thoughtful and open-minded, and it helps you better understand the feedback's intent and applicability. Questions like, "Can you elaborate on that?" or "Could you provide an example?" invite constructive dialogue and clarify misunderstandings, turning criticism into a collaborative learning experience. Reflecting on the feedback is equally important. Take time to ponder the critique away from the heat of the moment, Evaluate its validity by considering multiple perspectives, including your own. Ask yourself, is there a pattern in this feedback that I've encountered before? Is there something I haven't acknowledged about myself that this critique is bringing to light? This reflection allows you to make informed decisions on whether and how to act on the criticism. Moreover, consider recording the feedback and your thoughts about it in a journal. This not only aids in processing the information, but also serves as a valuable reference for future growth. It allows you to track patterns in feedback over time, helping identify areas for ongoing development. Seneca's wisdom reminds us that the way we respond to criticism is a reflection of our inner strength and character. By approaching criticism with grace and composure, viewing it through a lens of objectivity and curiosity, we unlock its potential to guide us towards self-improvement. In doing so, we not only enrich our personal and professional lives, but also demonstrate resilience and maturity, embodying a mindset that aligns with the principles of Stoic philosophy. Ultimately, dealing with criticism gracefully doesn't just enhance our growth, it empowers us to transform potential obstacles into stepping stones, reinforcing our journey toward becoming the best versions of ourselves. Embrace this transformative process and let criticism illuminate the path to deeper understanding and greater self-awareness. Have you ever considered how the awareness of mortality influences the priorities you set for your life? It's a profound question that nudges us to look beyond the mundane and truly assess what matters most. In the Stoic tradition, the practice of Memento Mori, or remember you must die, serves as a powerful reminder of life's fragility, urging us to live with urgency and intentionality. Marcus Aurelius, the esteemed Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, profoundly captured this sentiment. In his meditations, he reflected on the stark reality of life's brevity with the words, "You could leave life right now." Let that determine what you do and say and think. This quote encapsulates the essence of Memento Mori, not as a source of fear, but as a catalyst for living with purpose and clarity. By acknowledging the finite nature of our existence, we are compelled to prioritize actions and goals that align with our core values and aspirations. So, how does this awareness serve as a tool for fostering urgency and focus in our daily lives? First, it helps us recognize the preciousness of time. Every moment becomes a non-renewable resource, reminding us to invest it wisely. This perspective encourages us to sift through the noise of daily distractions, focusing instead on pursuits that contribute to our long-term dreams and well-being. Whether it's nurturing relationships, pursuing meaningful work, or engaging in personal growth, the awareness of mortality sharpens our focus, helping us distinguish between what is fleetingly urgent and what is genuinely important. To practically apply Memento Mori in our lives, consider starting with the exercise of setting definitive life goals. Reflect on what you want to achieve, experience, and leave behind. Create a vision board or list of goals that captures your ambitions, both big and small. These can range from professional milestones to personal development objectives, and even to how you wish to impact those around you. By setting goals with a clear purpose, you are more likely to craft a life that resonates with meaning and fulfillment. Additionally, embrace the habit of regular reflection. Set aside time each day or week to contemplate your progress and alignment with your life goals. Ask yourself, are my actions today moving me closer to my purpose? What can I change to better align my daily activities with my long-term vision? This practice ensures that you remain grounded in your priorities, constantly refining your path to align with your true intentions. Moreover, Memento Mori encourages us to practice gratitude and presence. In recognizing the transitory nature of life, we gain a deeper appreciation for the present moment and all it holds. Each interaction, experience, and achievement becomes more significant when viewed as part of a finite journey. This gratitude enhances our relationships and deepens our life experiences, fostering a sense of contentment and peace amid life's challenges. Incorporating Memento Mori into your mindset doesn't require drastic changes, but rather conscious shifts in how you perceive and approach life. As you embrace this practice, you may find yourself more motivated to live authentically, unburdened by trivial concerns, and focused on what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom serves as a timeless guide, reminding us that life's brevity is not a limitation, but an invitation to seize each moment with purpose and clarity. By reflecting on mortality and integrating its lessons, we are empowered to cultivate a life that is not only lived with urgency and focus, but filled with intentionality and fulfillment. Let Memento Mori be the compass that guides your journey, illuminating the path to a life of profound meaning and impact. Leadership is never more crucial than during times of adversity. It is in these challenging moments that the true essence of leadership shines through, transforming chaos into opportunity and uncertainty into strength. A leader's role isn't merely to direct but to inspire, to guide others through the storm with confidence and clarity. The Stoics, renowned for their wisdom and foresight, offer valuable insights into this kind of leadership, one that is grounded in resilience and integrity. Epictetus, a distinguished Stoic philosopher, believed strongly in the power of leading by example. His teachings remind us that the most effective leaders are those who not only speak of virtue and resilience, but also embody these principles in their actions. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it, he often advised, emphasizing that true leadership comes not from words alone, but from the consistent demonstration of personal values and steadfastness. Leading by example, especially in adversity, means maintaining one's composure and moral compass when faced with uncertainty. This is not about projecting invincibility, but about demonstrating courage and calmness, even when the path forward is unclear. As leaders, our actions set the tone for those who look to us for guidance. By showing resilience and decisiveness, even in difficult circumstances, we inspire others to find their own strength and courage. In practical terms, leading through adversity involves several key strategies. First, it's crucial to communicate openly and honestly. Transparency fosters trust, ensuring that your peers feel informed and included in the journey through challenges. This doesn't mean glossing over difficulties, but rather providing context, acknowledging uncertainties, and sharing the steps being taken to navigate the situation. Consider the importance of fostering a supportive environment. This involves actively listening to concerns, valuing contributions, and acknowledging the emotional toll that adversity can take. By creating a space where team members feel heard and supported, you build a foundation of collective resilience. This support can manifest through regular check-ins, offering encouragement, and being present for your peers, reinforcing the idea that no one stands alone. Mentoring during tough times is another critical aspect of Stoic leadership. This means offering guidance based on your own experiences, while also empowering peers to develop their problem-solving skills. Encourage them to view setbacks not as insurmountable obstacles but as opportunities for learning and growth. By fostering a mindset of adaptability and resilience, you help others navigate challenges with confidence and creativity. Moreover, as a leader, it's vital to cultivate hope and optimism. This doesn't mean ignoring reality, but rather highlighting potential opportunities and the strengths that can be leveraged to overcome difficulties. By focusing on solutions rather than problems, you can shift the collective mindset towards constructive action and progress. An excellent example of Stoic leadership can be seen in historical figures like Marcus Aurelius. As an emperor facing unprecedented challenges, Marcus led with a sense of duty, purpose, and unwavering commitment to the welfare of his people. He embodied the Stoic ideal of guiding others through adversity with integrity and wisdom, often reflecting on the virtues necessary to overcome challenges in his meditations. In conclusion, guiding through adversity with a Stoic approach involves more than strategic direction. It requires embodying the values of resilience, empathy, and integrity. By leading by example, supporting and mentoring others, and fostering an environment of collective strength and positivity, leaders not only navigate challenges but transform them into opportunities for growth and unity. As you embrace these Stoic principles in your leadership journey, you will not only guide others through adversity but also cultivate an enduring legacy of resilience and hope. Integrating Stoic philosophy into our daily routines is not just an intellectual exercise, it's a pathway to cultivating mental fortitude and a resilient mindset that positively transforms how we navigate life's challenges. By embedding Stoic principles into everyday actions, we can develop a steady inner strength that enhances both problem-solving abilities and emotional stability. Let's explore how practical Stoicism can manifest in various scenarios, enriching our personal and professional lives. Imagine starting your day with the Stoic practice of morning reflection. Before diving into work or personal tasks, take a few moments to set your intentions for the day, focusing on the virtues of patience, courage, and wisdom. This practice tunes your mindset to approach the day with clarity and purpose, preparing you to handle unforeseen challenges with composure. Now, consider a professional scenario where you face a critical yet unexpected problem. A project at work has hit an obstacle that threatens its success. Stoicism offers the principle of focusing on what you can control. Instead of succumbing to panic or frustration, apply the Stoic approach by calmly assessing the situation. Identify the aspects you can influence, such as reallocating resources or reaching out to colleagues for support. This focus not only enhances problem-solving, but also ensures emotional stability, preventing stress from clouding your judgment. By directing energy towards pragmatic solutions, you embody the Stoic belief that hurdles can be stepping stones to growth. In personal life, Stoic principles can help maintain emotional balance during conflicts or misunderstandings. Picture a heated argument with a friend or family member. Here, the Stoic practice of cognitive distancing comes into play. Before reacting impulsively, remind yourself to separate the event from your interpretation of it. This allows you to step back, understand your emotional response, and choose a calmer, more measured approach. By prioritizing empathy and understanding, you foster healthier relationships and demonstrate the Stoic ideal of responding with reason rather than raw emotion. Dealing with daily stressors such as heavy traffic or long queues presents another opportunity for Stoicism in action. The principle of negative visualization can transform these mundane irritations into moments of mental training. By mentally preparing for potential frustrations and accepting them as part of life, you reduce their emotional impact. This foresight cultivates patience and tranquility, preventing minor annoyances from disrupting your peace of mind. Another place where Stoic principles shine is in personal growth and self-improvement. Implement the Stoic practice of evening reflection, a time to assess your actions and thoughts throughout the day. Consider what went well and areas where you strayed from your values. This self-examination strengthens accountability to oneself and encourages continuous development. By focusing on personal virtues and identifying patterns in behavior, you align more closely with your goals and aspirations. Moreover, the practice of gratitude, a core Stoic principle, can be seamlessly woven into everyday life. By regularly acknowledging the positives in your life, you shift focus from what is lacking to the abundance that exists. This perspective reduces anxiety about uncertainties and fosters a sense of contentment, reinforcing emotional resilience. Incorporating Stoic principles into daily routines doesn't require grand changes. It's about subtle shifts in perception and behavior that collectively enhance your mental landscape. By applying Stoicism in diverse scenarios, from managing stress and conflict to nurturing personal growth, you build a foundation of mental fortitude that supports a balanced and fulfilling life. As you embrace these practices, you'll find yourself navigating daily challenges with a newfound sense of calm and confidence, embodying the timeless wisdom of the Stoics in every facet of your life. As we reach the end of our exploration into developing a warrior mindset through Stoic teachings, let's take a moment to reflect on the powerful themes and principles we've covered. This journey has been about discovering how ancient wisdom can provide profound insights into modern-day challenges, helping us build resilience, detachment, and presence in our lives. We've delved into the significance of resilience, understanding that it is not just about enduring hardship, but about transforming challenges into opportunities for personal growth. Stoicism teaches us that every obstacle is a chance to strengthen our inner resolve, providing a foundation for a life of strength and purpose. Detachment, another key principle, involves the ability to separate our emotions from our perceptions. This practice empowers us to remain calm and focused, regardless of the chaos that might surround us. By cultivating detachment, we learn to respond to situations with clarity and intention, rather than being swept away by impulsive reactions. Presence, the art of being fully engaged in the current moment, is perhaps one of the most transformative aspects of a Stoic warrior mindset. By grounding ourselves in the present, we free ourselves from the burdens of past regrets and future anxieties, allowing us to live more consciously and purposefully. Throughout the video, we've explored practical ways to integrate these Stoic principles into our daily lives. From morning reflections to evening self-examinations, from practicing gratitude to engaging in mindful breathing exercises, these habits serve to reinforce our mental fortitude and align our actions with our deeper values. As we conclude, I offer you a final thought from Epictetus. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. This enduring wisdom encourages us to focus on what truly matters, reminding us that the path to fulfillment lies in simplicity, virtue, and self-control. I invite you to reflect on how these Stoic ideas can be woven into the fabric of your life. Consider the potential transformation that lies in nurturing a mindset that is resilient, detached, and present. Imagine the strength and peace that can emerge when you embrace these teachings, guiding you through life's ebbs and flows with grace and resolve. As we part ways, I encourage you to engage further with this community, whether through sharing your thoughts in the comments below or reaching out to others who are also on this journey of self-discovery. By doing so, we can build a supportive network that continues to inspire and motivate each other in the pursuit of wisdom and personal growth. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the warrior mindset through the lens of Stoic philosophy. Let's continue to share and learn from one another, creating a ripple of resilience and strength that extends far beyond this video. Until next time, keep cultivating your inner warrior, and remember that true strength lies not in what life throws at us, but in how we choose